find your heart, you got to lose your mind, yeah. We will go through shadow. Fear will always justify even lead a good heart down to oppression. Come to know it's so simple. If love is not the answer, then we just asked the wrong question. To find your heart, you got to lose your mind. To find your heart, you got to lose your mind. To find your heart, you got to lose your mind. This is Wookie Foot, by the way. And if you have never checked out Wookie Foot, check out Wookie Foot. It's called Loose Your Mind. And it's just kind of amazing and incredible. I'm looking for a gouge. I've got just some basic, very cheap wood carving tools here. Making some incense holders. And I don't really know what I'm doing here. So, I just kind of know that these tools cut into this to varying successes. Let's see. Boom, boom. Frog and the scorpion. No thank you notification. Let's see. So, what happened today? Cleaned up the yard. Partly because I got a notice from the city saying you need to clean up the yard or we gonna come get you. And we gonna charge you a lot of money if we come to clean up your yard. But it was very good. Very good to get the yard cleaned up. And wanted to do some woodworking stuff, but I didn't know what really. And I knew I just had to keep cleaning. That always just kind of bites when you don't want to do the cleaning anymore. But still a beautiful day. Still has been a beautiful day. I kind of think sometimes that maybe there ought to be more focus to my videos that I'm making, like I should be doing all the self-help thing, like the lists and everything. I don't know what to do with that. I don't really know anything to do except just be like, yeah, so here's, I just, better be careful. This is not the right tool. It's way too dull. That's better. And I guess I can do the same thing with this chisel. long. I just kind of, all I can think to do is just make these little videos being whatever I end up talking about. People like them, cool. But I want people to watch the videos. I often have I don't know, some kind of a like lesson sharing in line, or in mind rather. Some kind of a thought that I'm currently working on that I want to share. I'm not quite sure how to order this stuff though. Let's see.
Right in the back, famous last words the frog had to ask. Why would you do that? How could you lie when I know that you know that we're both going to die? And the scorpions smiled and said with pride, it's in my nature, you stupid.
Okay. I didn't know it ended like that. That was pretty funny. Unexpected. There's little that's more satisfying a lot of the time than doing something like this. For me, at least. Just taking something and being like, yeah, there's something down inside of that just wants to come out. And then holding the chisel and just being like, all right, come on, let's see what comes out. You got to wash your brain. Oh, hey, you got to wash your brain. I have no idea what to talk about. Usually, that's all in the past. And be mindful. So, what do I always talk about, huh? So happy when we can just be right here. Right here. Oh, hey, got to wash your brain. So here's kind of an interesting thing. Being in the moment is made difficult. Being presently in the moment, like presently conscious, is difficult in a world with these cell phones, like these things, right? Because we can't directly experience any of these things on it. So it's like what the heck? Now we're gonna listen to Alan Watts, Nature of God. No, Outwitting the Devil. Oh, crap. This iPhone is totally busted. Come on. It'll keep playing. We just lost a limb from the tree back there. Back there behind me. Yonder, in that direction. About Oh, about medium to far ways spitting distance. Yeah, well, that's where the tree is. The land seems to have fallen on top of the house, perhaps, on the very edge of it. That will be interesting to check out at some point in time. Right now, doesn't need to be. So it's. I keep jumping off and back on subject, I guess, but it's funny that these cell phones can often keep us from being presently mindful because we're on social media or we're on YouTube, which I guess is social media too, isn't it? So you are having a hard time being presently mindful in your situation because you are coming into my situation. You're being presently mindful of me.
The washer like stopped.
Did it again.
So I had to restart it. Are you still gonna be up for like?
I'm still gonna
40
be up
minutes?
for a bit, yeah.
Okay, because I did delicate because it's already been mostly washed.
Okay, did
And
you?
it's mostly underwear anyways.
Oh, you started back from delicate, not from just the rinse.
I
and
pressed the
spin?
rinse wash, but it just sat there. So
Okay.
it didn't do anything.
Did it end up unlocking the door?
No, it just sat there for like
Sat
2
there.
minutes.
Okay.
So I just did
Yeah.
delicate because I figured.
Okay.
I mean.
Yeah.
There's no harm in it.
Right. Totally.
I didn't put any new soap in it or anything. I
Just gonna let the old soap do the work.
It's like underwear.
It's already all washed out
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Good night. I love you. Oh. My little baby girl. She's 17 years old now. Every once in a while, I'll find her phone just laying around, and I'll go and grab it. And I'll open it up to the camera, and I'll make her a little video. Just saying something to her. I wonder sometimes, if she saves them, to listen to them later in life or something. I'm not sure she thinks I'm that special. I kind of hope she doesn't think I'm that special. But then there's a part of me that's like, I want my kids to remember me. So, as I was saying, I'm listening to stuff on YouTube. We are listening to stuff on YouTube while using a mobile phone to record a video, right? And so 2 different phones at play here, and this is going on YouTube, so it's going to be viewed. It's like YouTube or YouTube. It's like a double inverse equation. Not inverse. It's not inverse at all. I can't remember. I don't know. And y'all are being brought into my present moment, which is really awesome because right now I'm doing what I'm doing here, like with the chisel and stuff. But it's kind of got to be in mantra. like this is a mantra, almost. Pine is much more difficult to carve out like this than I would think. Chisels quite a bit more dull than I would like also. I may cut this video into 2 videos. This one, and then one where, like, maybe ending from here. Okay, so we can pretend to end from. No, let's not end it just yet. I haven't really said anything yet. But maybe I have said a lot more in my silence than I could say with words. Do you ever make up characters to take on? It's so much fun. Sometimes I feel like my own character is just made up of this mixture of different characters that I admired, or caricatures, or something like when I do a little bit of Russian accent, I actually am in the head feeling that this is not a very good Russian accent, but it's the best I can do, and so it almost turns into something else entirely, and he is like one kind of character, and then sometimes when it comes to speaking things of Torah, it ends up being this really singy-songy type of voice where I'm just talking along, but then every once in a while I turn what I'm saying into a song, because it's just enjoyable to do that. If I'm talking about Torah, I'll end up having more of a, like, I don't know, more of a Jewish accent, I guess, if that's how you want to say it, a Yiddish. I don't check up so much on, I don't keep up on news really at all. I just don't care to anymore. I'll hear every once in a while on like NPR or something going on, but wonder what's like going on in Israel, or I don't know what's going on in India right now. I don't know. I'm not even sure half the time what's going on in my own downtown. I'm pretty fine with that, to be honest. This is a pain in the butt. Real pain in the butt this way. Well, let's work on the outside a little bit. Just shift some gears. Too bad I don't have a good carving knife. That would make this particular part easier. been meaning to make some out of some old plane irons from a thickness planer I used to have, but as of yet I have not taken the opportunity to build a forge and actually carving knives. I could probably just anneal the metal, and what would I have to do? Anneal it, and then I could easily shape it. Although these things do have holes in them, so I don't have to put holes in them, which means maybe I don't need them annealed. No, I need them annealed so that I can sharpen a new edge. Yeah. Anyway, that was a whole bunch of geeking out there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing when I'm making these videos, so I just feel like I should make them, and the rest will figure itself out. No expectation, no illusion. Constantly spinning in this cosmic illusion. Mixture of light coming forth from the darkness. A picture of plight when wrapped up in control's kiss. Thinking freely all the time, if we can. No reason or rhyme. Just so we can come to the cream of the crop, we can rise straight up to the mountain top. We can sit on our porch very uncomfortably, wrapping into the screen for the whole world to see. Consciousness to consciousness, as Muji would say. Speaking to consciousness now, by the way. We sip here our tea, and so lucidly we write down the play of the world it should be. And a tool with a burr shall also confer that imperfect is perfect, as it always will be. That was pretty cool. I was right there watching that whole thing with y'all, by the way. That was, there's a part of me that was right there watching. The witness. The witness that witnesses witnesses. The biggest difficulty in trying not to hurt yourself is keeping yourself from getting hurt. It's as if random little changes. So I couldn't get it to go there the way I was trying to, because I decided I wanted to get kind of fancy and a little bit weird with this incense tray, and instead of it just coming straight across and then up, I was like, I could make that like a wave. So I made it like a wave, and I ended up with 2 of them. Now I gotta get this whole trough dug out. So it works in some parts of the grain. It works better with the bevel down and kind of a rocking motion we are finding. And then in some places it works better with the bevel up and shaving it. Maybe this might actually, this whole rocking motion, it might actually really be the way to go. Because this chisel ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. No, I mean, probably is one of the sharpest tools in the shed. But it's not as sharp as it should be. And at the moment, I don't really want to sharpen it. So, in the interest of safety, we shall proceed thusly, with small pieces of wood being removed at a time. If you slip, I mean, that can do some damage. Do some damage. I don't know how I got an aura cleansing sleep meditation. It's 11:12. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Where's YouTube? There's YouTube.
Light of sun in the sky sends the message. Be fearless and brave.
Life is way too short not to just, like, do your own shit. You know, when you're not doing you, are you even really alive? Or is it just like, I don't know, pretending to live here while actually residing within the mind in another place and time? The light burns brightest when all true hope seems lost. Be fearless and play. Be fearless and play now. We're never gonna have it all together, but I know still together we can have it all. Be fearless and play, my friend. You know when. Oh. Be fearless and play. Oh, I love this band. They're so great. They just make me happy. So anyway, like, yeah, I'm a little bit stoned right now. So what? I know you're not. Like, maybe you are getting on me about it. I don't know. I'm okay. I just lost my light though. The ripens ripest when all hope seems lost. Ah, there we go. That's a good way to do it. And just get some leverage on it. We never seem to have it all together. Still, we know that together we can have it all. We feel this and play. Little wood shaving. Feel this and play. That'll be good. That'll work. Okay, it's not quite doing what I thought it was going to do. The idea was to light up the beard. That's not doing that, but this is really trippy right here. So I'm going to leave it on like this, just because I can. Just because it's goofy, and goofy is fun. You know, when it's alright, and when it's safe, and when it's warranted and everything. Let's see. Wait, no, I don't want aura cleansing sleep again. Stop trying to put me to bed. This video is 30 minutes long. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just keep recording and I'll just randomly cut segments out. Semi-randomly or something. What? No, we gotta put on music. This is just not getting it done. It's a game, but you will never see a hearse with a trailer hitch.